Good morning, students. Today we are going to see in Civics Unit 2 political parties. So, in this, we are going to see what are political parties, importance of political parties, characteristics of political parties, types of party system in India, electoral symbols and its importance. So these are the things we are going to see in this lessons. What are political parties? So political parties are the voluntary associations of an individuals with broad ideology. So they have broad ideas, identity who agree on some policies. So these political parties will have some policies and ideology to follow for the society and they program for the society. Party vary in size and in the way they organize themselves. So some parties may be small in size whereas some parties may be very big. Depending upon the policies, the types of party may be varying. So political parties are nothing but they are voluntary association of individuals. So they have ideas and they agree on some policies and program for the society. They vary in size themselves and depending upon their policies. Any political parties has three basic components. So a political party has three basic components. First, the leader. Second, the active member. And third, the followers of the party. So these are the three basic components that forms the political party. The next thing we are going to see is importance of political parties. So political party is the backbone of democracy. They are the essential elements for the government. So it is an important thing for the government to function properly. They formulate public opinion. So they speak about public opinion. They work for the public. They serve as intermediate between the citizen and the policy makers. So intermediate is nothing but relationship. So they want to agree the policies of the citizens and they will in turn make it as a policy. So they work for the people. A party is recognized if it should be engaged in political parties for 5 years. So for example, we can say if how we can say if a party is recognized means it should be at least engaged in political activities for at least 5 years and its candidate should secure at least 6% of total votes in the last general election. So their candidates must secure at least 6% of total votes in the last election. So then only we can say it as a recognized party. Characteristics of political parties. So what and all the characteristics we can say? It consists of group of person of common goals. So a political party will have a group of member and the members will have a common goal and shared value. They have ideologies and program. So the particular party will have some ideology and program to function for the people. Capture power only by constitutional means. So a political party captures power only by constitutional means. Endeavor to promote the national interest and national welfare. So they want to promote the welfare of the nation. So for that only the political parties are formed. These are the characteristics of political parties. So a political party is made up of group of members. They have some common goals and values. They have some ideology and they program for the people and for the society and they capture power only by constitutional means. Through election only they capture their powers. These are the characteristics of political parties. Next we are going to see types of party system. Single party. In this system a single party has the right to form the government. So there will be only one party to form the entire government. So single party is existed in countries such as China, North Korea and Cuba. So in these places only a single party can form the government. Whereas in biparty the power is usually shared between two parties. So two parties form the government. One become the ruling party and the other becoming the opposition party. So one will rule the government whereas the other becomes the opposition. So biparty system can be seen in UK and USA. So it is seen in London and America. Party system in India. When the competition for power is among three or more parties, the system is known as multi-party system. So what is a multi-party system means? When there is a competition between three or more parties. So three or more parties will be competing for a particular place. So that is known as multi-party system. This type of party system is in existence in India, France, Sweden and Norway. So these types of multi-party system is followed in India, France, Sweden. So multi-party is nothing but two or three parties will be competing. The system is known as multi-party system. In India, the political parties are at three levels. So the political parties are at three levels. They are national parties, second regional party, third registered but unrecognized parties. Every party, so all the parties in the country has to register with the election commission. So the particular party, they should get registered with the election commission. For example, their symbols, their goals, their policy terms must be enrolled in the election commission. Recognized party. Parties that fulfill the criteria are called recognized party. So parties that fulfill all the terms of the election commissions are called recognized parties. They are given unique symbol from election commission. So that recognized parties will be given a symbol from the election commission. A registered but unrecognized political party cannot contest election on its own symbol. So parties that do not get registered by the election commission cannot contest election, cannot participate in the election by its own symbol. So they do not have symbols and they cannot participate without the permission of election commission. So that parties are called unrecognized political party. This party has to choose one symbol from poll panel announced by the election commission. So an unrecognized party will be given symbol by the election commission and they have to choose one symbol to enroll in the election and to participate in the election, and that symbol will be enrolled in the poll panel. So these are called recognized and unrecognized parties. Majority party. The political party whose number of candidate elected is more than the other is called majority party. So political party whose candidate are elected by people in more number are called as majority party. They form the government. They run the government. They select and appoint their ministers to run their government. So for example, if a political party wins 200 places out of 234, out of 234 they are winning 200 places, means that party becomes the ruling party and the majority party and they run the government, and that party will appoint ministers to do the functions to the people properly. They play a decisive role in making laws for the country. Minority party, opposition party. The party with lesser number of elected candidates are called minority party. So, if an election take place and the party wins only a few places, they become the minority party and the members becomes the minority party member. The party which gets second largest number of seats next to the majority party. So, next to the majority party, which place is getting the largest number of seats in the election becomes the opposition party. So, they oppose the government. They are as important as that of ruling party. So, opposition party is very important than that of a ruling party because they criticize the government and policies and bills introduced by the government. So, for example, if the majority party is passing a bill, the opposition party will say the drawbacks and disadvantages of the bill passed by the government. So, they are very important for the proper functioning of ruling party. They critically examines the policies and bills introduced by the government. So, the opposition party criticize the policies and bills introduced by the government. The leader of the opposition party enjoys the rank of the cabinet minister. So, what? The leader of the opposite party enjoys the rank of the cabinet minister. Coalition government. In a multi-party system, a single party system sometimes may not secure the majority required to form the government. So, multi-party is nothing but 2 or 3 parties may together form and they are called multi-party. In such a situation, a single party may not secure the majorities required to form the government. So, two party may not support a single party. So, in such a case, some parties join together to form the government. So, for example, if there are 3 parties and one party is alone and 2 parties are joined together, the 2 parties may form the government and the single party which is not supported will leave the government. Such a government is called coalition government. So, 2 parties join together and form a government. Such a government is called coalition party, coalition government. So, such a thing is called coalition government. Electoral symbol and its importance. So, what is electoral symbol? Symbol that plays an important role in election and it can be easily identified, understood, remembered by the voter. So, such a particular symbol is called electoral symbol. That symbol can be remembered by the voters, understood and identified by the voters. State parties are allotted to certain symbols. So, for example, if one symbol is followed in particular state, in that particular place, the same symbol should not be followed by the other party in the same state, whereas that symbol can be followed in other state. Example, in Mumbai, the bow and arrow symbol is followed, whereas the same symbol should not be used by other parties in Mumbai, whereas the bow and arrow symbol can be used in some other states such as Jharkhand. So, it is followed in India. Election Commission is responsible for free and fair elections in India. So, who is responsible for free and fair elections? Election Commission is responsible for free and fair elections in India. So, one symbol should not be followed by the others in same state, whereas it can be followed in some other states. These are the importance of electoral symbol, and the Election Commission is responsible for free and fair elections in India.